Welcome to the Cameroon Arise Podcast. I'm your host, Ebanga Muriel.
African bad boy, yeah. Mambo Beats. I'm in love with Cameroon. I'm in love with Cameroon. I'm in love with Cameroon. Number one in Africa. Cameroon, Cameroon. Land of grace, land of natural things. Our fatherland. Hey. Mama Africa. Mama Africa, Mama Africa, Cameroon, Cameroon, it is time to rise. Our people rise and shine. My kings, my queens of our fatherland.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cameroon Arise Podcast. I am your humble host, Ebanga Muriel, and now you get to see the face that matches the voice. Really excited to be back. Welcome to season 2 of the Cameroon Arise Podcast. And it's great to be here. It's 2023, so happy 2023 to everyone. Under the sound of my voice, it's so good to be back. I've been brainstorming, I've been researching, I've been preparing to be able to record these videos because everybody swore that they wanted to see my face. So here it is. My face is here and we are doing this now. Welcome to the YouTube channel for the Cameroon Arise Podcast. I will still be posting videos on all of the podcast websites, Apple, Spotify, Google, all of them, but also doing the YouTube thing as well. And let me be honest, I'm not a big fan of the video, but I understand that I eventually have to evolve to that. And so here I am, I'm pushing myself to be more comfortable with it. And I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be back. Season 2 is going to be amazing by the grace of God. But I thought I would start this first episode just by doing a recap, basically, of everything that's happened from the last season up until now. So I think we stopped the last season in September, right? And a lot happened. I changed jobs for a bit. I started a new contract. So I was working in California from October up until the rest of the year. And it was a treat. It was also hard work. I went out there for a purpose and I was able to achieve that purpose. My purpose for going out there was to be able to work enough money to be able to buy a house. And I was able to achieve that. By the end of November last year, I was able to buy my home. And oh man, home ownership is intense and it's also a very amazing feeling. Like, I didn't know that it would feel this great. I knew that I wanted a house for myself, for my son, and for my family. And I had been working on that for about 2 years and, just preparing my finances, preparing to be able to apply for the loan, because here in America, you can't buy a house. Well, you can buy a house cash, but I ain't got the cash. So you have to apply for a loan and you have to prepare your credit because America runs on credit. And you have to be able to show the bank that you can afford a house altogether. And so most of the past 2 years, that's what I've been doing. I've been, working as a nurse, travel nursing, and saving up money and preparing my credit. And I was finally able to achieve that dream. So it is a reality now. And I'm just so very grateful to be in the position that I'm in. Very grateful to have achieved something that I was working so hard for over the past couple of years. It's a joy, it's a blessing. My son loves it here, and I'm very excited to see what God has in store for myself and my family for 2023 and beyond. So I'm going to be recording the episodes from my home. Because why not? Everybody else is working from home now, right? And so here I am doing the same. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be in this space. I'm grateful to be back with all of you. I missed you all greatly during this time, but I knew that I had to be able to prepare myself in order to come back with great episodes, in order to come back with more topics that need to be discussed, and in order to find guests, people that I'll be bringing on to be able to interview as well. So that's some of what's happened. Because of work, I wasn't really able to spend the holidays with my family. And I did miss them, but I had a goal to achieve and they all understood that. And so they were, of course, supportive of me. And I wasn't really able to give as much as I would have liked this Christmas season, or this past Christmas season also, because I was, trying to fund my own project. And so I missed out on that. And it was a little bit sad because, of course, the Christmas season, I love to be able to give. But I wasn't able to as much, and I tried not to beat myself up too much about it, because I know that that's just a temporary moment, and I'll have plenty other moments along the way to give, not just during Christmas, but all through the year. So I look forward to that. Season 2 is going to be amazing, I hope. I've got some good ideas that I've been putting together, and God has been blessing me with more and more as I go along. So I really look forward to the growth. I think the most beautiful thing that happened over the time that I wasn't posting more episodes, where people were reaching out to me and asking me like, hey, what happened to the podcast? What's up? Why aren't you? And I was like, oh, well, season 1 is over and season 2 is starting, in January. And they're like, oh, okay, good. Just making sure you didn't stop. Ooh, like, okay. I loved that because it made me realize just how much people were enjoying the show, and also how much people were learning, because they were, anxious to hear more. They were anxious to see more. And also it made me accountable. It made me realize I have to be accountable. And so every time that someone would reach out to me and ask me, I was like, yes, okay, let me make sure that I'm, looking up equipment, looking up different things that we can talk about, different people that can come on the show, different people that I can travel to be able to interview them, all of that. And I just thank you all so much for your support, for your love, for your encouragement, and for keeping me on task, making sure that I did not give up, making sure that I was coming back for sure. So now I am back and I'm grateful to be back. And it's going to be a great season. Season 1, we focused on arising in. And season 2, we are focusing on arising out of. I got that idea as I was praying. I was asking God, what is it that you want me to focus on for this second season? I couldn't really come up with any ideas on my own in the beginning. And so I was just praying and asking God, what should I talk about? What should I say? And, after a while, God started answering that question. The theme that he gave me was that this season 2 should be about arising out of. There are so many things that we as human beings like to hold on to and carry based on our experiences, based on where we grew up, how we grew up, based on our family, based on our culture as Cameroonians, and also the cultures that we pick up along the way for those who are in the diaspora, kind of like me. So God was just saying there are things that Cameroonians as a whole, we need to learn how to arise out of. So season 1, we were arising into, and season 2, we are arising out of. And every episode, just like last season, will cover a different thing, a different topic that we can arise out of as a people in order to empower and enlighten ourselves and be our best selves so that the country can benefit from our betterment. I still hold true to the idea that in order for Cameroon to be its best, the people of Cameroon have to be our best. We cannot expect the country to be any better than the minds of the people. We have to be able to have a vision. We have to be able to have a set goal individually as like within ourselves individually, and also as a people, so that we can be able to do great things that we were purposed on this earth to do. We are not Cameroonians by mistake. We are not Cameroonians as a curse. We are not Cameroonians because God got bored and didn't know what else to do with us. We are Cameroonians on purpose, and it is important for us to be able to make sure that we fulfill the purpose that we are put on this earth as Cameroonians to fulfill. So we'll continue to talk about that. I look forward to not only doing videos, but also having live sessions, maybe on Facebook, maybe on YouTube, maybe on Instagram, IG baby. I look forward to learning how to do that, because right now, I won't lie, I don't know how. But I do look forward to learning. I look forward to growing in that way. And I look forward to meeting some of you, all of you, as time goes by. One thing that happened was that I actually was supposed to be in Cameroon in December last year. I had planned to attend one of my cousin's wedding. Shout out to my cousin Ebanga, same name as me. I had actually planned to be able to attend her wedding in December. Her wedding was so beautiful. It looked so fun. I'm so sad that I missed it. And here's what happened. Here's why I missed it. I applied for my visa because I'm a U.S. citizen, now. And I applied for my visa to come to Cameroon, and they denied me. They denied my visa, hoha. And I was like, that's crazy, because this is a country that I'm talking about all the time. I'm trying to empower its people, and how rude. I'm here trying to come to the country and actually meet some of you, and they are not allowing me. They denied my visa. And the reason for them denying my visa, they said that they want to see my old Cameroon passport, which I don't have. I lost my Cameroon passport probably in like 2012. I haven't seen it since then. So they said that they wanted to see my Cameroon passport. And in the application, it does say that if you no longer have the passport because you maybe surrendered it to the country that you are now a citizen of, or you lost it, you're supposed to go and get like a police report or something to validate that you no longer have the passport. Well, if they had let me know in time, if they had sent back the application to tell me that I need to get that validation, I would have been able to do that. But I sent them the application, and they sent it back to me like maybe a week before I was supposed to travel. And so I didn't have time to be able to go and get this validation and then come back and So I had to cancel my trip altogether. I had to miss my cousin's wedding, and I wasn't able to come to Cameroon. Typical Cameroon embassy things. You're asking for a passport that has been expired since like 2003 or something. It doesn't make sense. Like, what do you want to do with that passport? The passport I have now is valid. Okay, it's not expired. It's the passport that is of current. And so accept the one that is of current. You don't want us to have dual nationality, enough to have both passports. And now you're asking me about the passport that no longer matters. What do they want to do with my old passport? I don't know. But anyway, they said that was the reason why they denied my visa. And so I canceled my trip and I decided to stay in the States instead. I continued working, and the money that I was going to be able to use to come back home and all that, I spent it on my house. Why not? Also, I tried to sponsor a contest for my friend. My friend Shoreboy had made a song for our indomitable lions, to be able to cheer them on, to be able to, get the country going during the World Cup. And he made this amazing song. I loved it. I played it all the time. And we thought it would be a good idea for us to do like a contest where people could post videos of themselves vibing to the song, dancing to the song, and then we would choose the best videos, the top 3 best videos, and we would give prizes to those people that made the videos. And so, we put together a small video to advertise the contest. And I guess because I didn't put on there that I would be the one giving these prizes, no one took it seriously. Like, no one at all took the contest seriously. No one made any videos. And the comments for the video that we made on it, people were saying, well, if you have money, why don't you just make a music video for the song? Or you want people to, make videos for you so you can have more publicity. No one actually believed he had the money to pay them if they were to win this contest. And so no one actually participated. I mean, if there's anything else that can indicate just how sad Cameroonians are and just how little faith Cameroonians have, that was it for me. Like in 2022, of all the things that happened to let me know just how hopeless Cameroonians are, that was it. If you made that kind of advertisement here in the States, at least one Coco person would take you seriously and make that video. Why? Because they just want to try. They just want to see if they're going to win. Why not? They have nothing to lose. They understand that they have absolutely nothing to lose, and they would like to try to receive this money. Why not? It's not that people back home are not poor. No. It's not that people back home are so rich that they don't have time. No. It's just that they lack faith. They lack faith. And it's not to say that, people know who Shoreboy is. He's an up-and-coming artist, and he's still trying to bring himself forward. He's planning on various ways to be able to further his music career. So yes, people don't know him, but to discredit the contest altogether and not even try, I was very shocked actually to see that no one person tried at all. And the money altogether was like $1,000. I was very ready to pay that. And yet, no one even tried. So I kept my money to myself. Why not? Because if you're not going to try, you're not going to receive. And I think that is something that we need to be able to start talking about. Because at the end of the day, every other person from all other countries understands that if you don't try, you don't get. And yet Cameroonians think it's okay to just not try, but complain that they did not get. It's very weird. Let's talk about it sometime. But yes, that happened. That happened in November going into December. What else happened? Oh, our Indomitable Lions didn't even win the cup. We went there saying, we'll take that cup. And we did not take not one cup. Well, we took one cup. Yeah, there was one cup we took. But it wasn't the cup. Shout out to Argentina for winning. I didn't even watch the final, honestly. I was good. I mean, when Cameroon won Brazil, that was enough for me once I realized that we weren't actually going to win the cup. So I was like, okay, I don't really need to watch World Cup anymore. I just focused on work and continued my life. But it was a very amazing final, though. Like, all the comments let me know that it was pretty great. I just didn't feel like I was missing anything. Oh well. Congratulations to Lionel Messi for being the GOAT. Cool. So that's the recap. I'm just glad to be back. I'm glad to be back with you all. I'm glad that I have more ideas of things that we can discuss that will better us, that will free us, that will help us to elevate in our minds, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all the alleys, all the alleys. I just look very forward to the change that this will bring about amongst our people. It's a humble beginning. I'm still pretty much a one-man show. I'm recording. I've got this camera, and I've set up like a studio in my house because, well, it's just me, and I'm not going to sit around and wait until I have this big production company before I start. No, I can't do that. I can't afford to do that. And so I've spent time researching on YouTube University, and making sure that I found the equipment that I needed. I got some new microphones, got some lights. So excited. Got this backdrop. Okay, backdrop. I think I tried, because at the end of the day, I understand that the messages do need to come out, and I can't wait until I have all these things in perfect motion before I put things out. I know years from now, I'll be watching this video and I'll be like, ugh, God, I didn't even do my makeup or anything. My face is bare. I've got, no shoes on my feet, whatever, I'll be watching this video and I'll be cringing like, oh girl, you look a hot mess. And why were you talking like that? Who knows? But on the other hand, I know that I have to start somewhere. Just like I did with the podcast before this video, season 2 with the videos, I started from somewhere. And when I listened to my first episode, ooh, child, it could have been better. And over time, it did get better. And that's all. Like, at the end of the day, we have to be able to push past our fears. And even if you are afraid, do that thing anyway, simply because you believe that's the right thing to do. And so that's my firm belief, and that's what I'm doing. And I encourage everyone to do the same. I don't want to be the only podcasting Cameroonian. No, I want more of us to arise and start doing this as well. And so I hope that that's what happens. I don't want to be the only podcasting Cameroonian. No, I want more of us to arise and start doing this as well. And so I hope that that's what happens. I hope that I'm able to inspire others to speak up as well. And I hope to meet all of you all along the way, years and years to come, season after season after season. I look forward to all of it. So this concludes the first episode of season 2. I am your humble host, Ebanga Muriel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This season is going to be amazing. I keep saying that. Part of it is crazy faith, and the other part is I know it. So, I hope you guys tune in. I hope you guys join me as we continue on this journey to empower and enlighten ourselves so that we can be our best selves and our nation can benefit from that greatness. Please make sure to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and, like this video, send this video, let everybody know season 2 is here and it's going down. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode, and happy 2023. May God bless each and every one of you. Bless your families. Bless your hustle. Bless your endeavors. Bless your mind with more vision. Bless your dreams with more dreams. May you hear the voice of God for 2023, and may you follow it, and may it reap amazing rewards for you and your family. I trust that for myself, and I trust that for each and every one of you. So until next time, bye. This is the Cameroon Arise Podcast. We exist solely to enlighten and empower Cameroonians worldwide to arise in faith, arise in hope, and arise in love among each other for the transformation and advancement of our fatherland. I am your humble host, Ebanga Muriel, and I look forward to you listening again. God bless you.
Africa, Mama Africa, Mama Africa. Cameroon, Cameroon, it is time to arise. My people rise and shine. My kings, my queens of our fatherland.